Good morning, everyone. We have finally made it outside. It is so cold this morning. Not as bad as it has been, but it is still pretty cold. Kevin and I made it out here to the addition.
Kevin forced her out.
Yeah, he actually did because I didn't want to get up. The fire was so nice and the doggies were in my lap and it was just hard to get up, but I did. I threw on several layers of clothes and here I am because I'm that wife. But anyways, so Kevin is currently working on the solar room. He's finishing hanging some sheetrock in there, and then he is hopefully going to start working on the hooking up the solar within the next couple days. I, however, am working on taping. So I'm going to go around and tape the joints and get them ready for mud. So hopefully, I think he said we've got a couple of days coming up that's going to be a little bit warmer, so maybe we'll get some mud on the walls. And I am hoping to wrap this addition up with, what do you think, Kevin, the next couple weeks?
Maybe.
Hopefully the next couple weeks. That would be great. Not really a lot to do. It's just making ourselves get out here and, you know, all the trips to Lowe's to get the materials that we need because we don't really have room to store them, so we can't get them until we really need them. So all that. So yeah, that's where we're at today. I'll just keep you guys updated as we go along the day. And anyways, I'm going to get to taping. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm back. I got the room taped and we got some more sheetrock up, and so we stopped and had lunch, and now we've moved on to some different things. Kevin is actually working on the solar right now, and that's something that I'm definitely no help with, so I thought I would just give you guys a quick tour and kind of show you what it is that we have that we want to get done this year. Some of the projects that we need to do and plan for the future. So this piece right here is coming in our driveway, and this is where Kevin is actually going to build his shop. And somewhere along in here, I'm not real sure which area exactly, but this will be where he puts it in. And I know he's wanting to do logs and all that stuff. I'm not exactly sure what all those words are that he's planning on, how he's planning on building it and such, but this is where that is going to go. And then he'll be able to get all of his stuff. You can see the tarps back there and such, all of his stuff in the dry, and I know he will be so happy once that is done. Once we get a chance, this is going to be one of our next projects that we definitely work towards. We've also got our mamas who are going to have babies soon, so we are going to work on a place for them to have babies. We want separate stalls and separate pens for each mama and her babies, so that way we can kind of keep them together, because we have so many that will be birthing at the same time that it'll be difficult to keep mamas and babies kind of sorted out. So we're hoping to be able to do those separately. So that's definitely quick to get done, because I think we're due at the end of February. Down here as I'm walking in, hopefully the light won't get too bad, you can see a kind of a brush pile. We are going to get rid of all of that brush, and eventually, hopefully by the end of the year, we will have our outdoor kitchen area, or our pavilion as we've been calling it, right there smack dab in the middle of the property. We have some stainless steel counters, sinks, and all that we're going to put out here. We are going to build a large table to seat several, and then in here we will also have a big stone fireplace, so that we can sit around outside and just enjoy family. we're planning on having our Christmases and such out here, so we're hoping to have it done by the end of the year. But this will also be kind of our area where we do our chicken processing and different things like that. We're also wanting to work on possibly doing some meat rabbits, and so if we do that, well, then we'll do our processing here as well. And then I had mentioned the other day that we were talking about possibly getting some bees, and that's something that we're still considering. We are going to a class next month to be able to learn some more about it and just kind of get get our hands in there and try to figure what it is all about. And so I'm excited about that. Let's see, I'm trying to think of course, our garden. We've got our garden that'll be going in. We've showed you where that's going to go. Let's see. The meat wrap. Oh, I'm going to be ordering some silkies soon. I'm wanting some, mainly just because they're just so cute. I just love silkies. I've had a breeding pair before, and I really enjoyed having them. So I'm definitely gonna get those ordered soon once it warms up. Let's see, bees, honeys, rabbits. Well, that's all I can think of right now. I know we have a lot more projects going on, of course. Hopefully get some grass down soon. All this dirt and mud is driving me crazy. Can't really think of anything else off the top of my head that we've got going on. Definitely want to work on a root cellar. Yeah, we want to get a root cellar put in, and hopefully that will be, I know Kevin would really like for it to be this year, but I don't know if we'll get to that quite so quickly. But we're planning on canning a lot of food from the grocery store. Yeah, so we're wanting to can as much as we can from the garden this year, and so our small pantry that we have in the cabin is just not, it's not big enough. So we definitely are going to need a root cellar to start storing some of that stuff, and we're hoping to get a deep freeze that we can put down there, and that way we can, have our meats and stuff like that, because our propane refrigerator that we have is it's decent size, the freezer is, but it's not as big as we need it to be. So that'll definitely be something that we work on in the future as well. I really can't think of anything else right now off the top of my head. I know there's a lot more that we've got to do, but I just really can't think of anything else. So I'm going to end this video here for today. I know it wasn't a whole lot really going on. So, what? He's staring at me. You got something to say? Okay. But, anyways, I am going to let you guys get off here. And guys, if you like what you're seeing, would you please give us a thumbs up and comment if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you'd like to see that we do out here on a daily basis. I just saw Ari run across the screen. Also, if you would like, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, and we are on Twitter, so check us out there. I like to share lots of pictures as well on those pages. And let's see, subscribe would be the last thing that I would ask you guys to do. So if you'd like to subscribe to us, like us, share our videos. That's another way to help us get our name out there. So yeah, well guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow.